this is your forecast for September 2017, and let me tell you, this is going to be a fabulous month, and a lot of the focus that you're going to be experiencing in September has to do with relationships, all right? We got Venus, we got Mars, we got Mercury there. Yes, Mercury is retrograde as we start off the month, but it will move direct again on September 5th. But let's talk about Venus and Mars. Now, both of them are cruising through the sign of Leo, which really rules the heart, right? And Venus rules the heart. So love, romance, all of those good things. Mars too, which is your drive, your action, your ambition, and so forth, with a lot of pride here with that Leo energy. So any kind of working interaction with your partner, whether that be your spouse, but it could also be any partner you work closely with on a one-on-one basis, should really be successful right now, and especially after the 5th when Mercury goes direct. But on the 5th, Mars will also move out of this relationship area. You had it for the most part there in August, then you have it until the 5th of September, and then Mars will be moving in to the 8th house, joining the Sun and the new moon, which will be later in the month, also in this area. So the 8th house, it's all about money, but not necessarily your day-to-day or week or month-to-month income. That's the 2nd house. The 8th house is more money that you share with your partner, shared resources, which also could be royalties and commissions, investment payouts, bonuses, that kind of thing, inheritances and so forth. So this would be a time where you're going to be focusing on getting your ducks in a row if you're wanting to change anything up within your investment portfolio, getting your taxes done. It's a good time to do that if you're filing late. September is a little late, but you still have to next month to do that. And of course, you got the new moon in this area, which will be there on September 27th, right? So it is the area where you're going to be placing your intentions for this month and for the full year coming until the next new moon comes around. So this is a great time to really look at your financial scope and aspects. So if you're looking for a loan or grant or something, you could really look out here in September. Venus will also be moving into the 8th house and join the Sun and Mars and Mercury and that new moon, but not before September 19th. So then you will see how they're all going to be focusing on this one major facet, this one window of opportunity. Your other planets are scattered a little bit around your chart, you know, your long-term planets, they're working in the background. So, but dynamically, this is where we're going to see a whole lot of movement. But we have some unexpected surprises this month. I can't wait to share it with you. But before I start on the calendar here of the major transits, let me just say what I have prepared extra for you here in September. I've created a 1-hour video. You will find it up here by hitting the information button, or you'll see it at the end of the video. Then you can just click and go to it. But I've prepared a 1-hour calendar where we're going to be following the moon's transit, and there will be a physical calendar you can look at day by day, the transits of the moon, and which of course, you know, on our monthly readings, I don't add those because there's way too many every single day. There's loads of transits for the moon, and the moon rules how we feel. It's our moods, right? Think about biorhythms, right? The fluctuation of the tide, the ebb, and the flow, right? And so whenever you need to know what's going on today, tomorrow, or next week, if you have something busy going on, you could always come back in here, find it by hitting that information button. You can follow it on a day-to-day basis too, and I think it could be a really good, helpful tool. So I hope you're going to like it. But let's get back to how we're starting off this month with a big surprise. Listen, we have your ruler, Uranus, here in a beautiful golden trine with Mars. Mars being your dedication, it's your action, and it's your goals, right? It's your physical activity. Coming in here also with the unexpected surprise from Uranus. And that is always a game changer, and we love, love, love whenever Uranus comes around to create change, and whenever the aspects or the transits are good, they're good changes, right? Good OMGs, good oh my gods. On the 16th, we get Mercury and Mars conjunct again. Last time here on the 3rd, Mercury was retrograde, passing over the degree of Mars. But now it's moving forward, touching the very same place. And on the 3rd, it was like you were on social media and texting and whatnot, all the good news that you might have come to experience there on the 2nd. And this is true for here on the 16th as well, since the 15th was great. There was beautiful things taking place. I mean, love, harmony for you guys who are going to get engaged or married. It's such a beautiful time for it, or finding new love, or receiving some gifts from the universe. So the 16th should really keep you quite active. Now on the 17th, more surprises from the universe. Again, we have Venus. Everything of the heart, the things we love, desire, it's again coming with an unexpected surprise. Now where Mars was hitting on Uranus in this beautiful same configuration on the 2nd, now Venus is taking up that same degree that Mars was at. So think back to the 2nd, what happened, right? Now Venus is going to give you more to that very, very same category. And for you, I feel, you know, not only is it wonderful, but the surprise is one of these big, oh my gods. So it could be a gift of money, of course, money that you could receive. It could be unexpected. It could be a raise, whatever it is that it's going to be for you. I feel, too, it could be a payout from some commission or royalty, since Venus is in that 8th house, right? But it could be news, maybe from your partner, that your partner might be receiving something, and so, you know, it all balances out. But then once we hit this stage of the month, then I'd like to say let's scale back a little bit, because the rest of the month is going to be a little bit more so challenging. We've had all of these surprises taking place to this point, and now we have oppositions, several of them. And so it's time to just be the observer more so than the participant, because what's coming in is a lot of Neptunian energy. Now Neptune we love when she is fully aspected in her higher element, in her higher frequency. Then it's all about vision, hope, faith, and so forth, creativity. But it could bring in delusions, you know, and scheming things that we don't really like, untruthful things, deceitful things, and so forth. So I just like to say, pay attention to what's coming at you, what you're going to be hearing about. You want to buy into it, you just want to step aside, those kind of things, because it's starting off with Mercury now in opposition to Neptune on the 19th, followed by an opposition from Mars to Neptune on the 24th. So it's like this trend is following. So whatever is coming in there around the 19th, if it's too good to be true, maybe it is, you know, kind of step aside from it. Mars always likes to act, right? Especially when Mars is direct, it's energy. You might feel that, wow, this could be a great opportunity, right? And even more so, Jupiter is wanting you to make a jump, a leap of faith. Jupiter always wants to do things in a big way, but Jupiter is opposing Uranus. So if you acted on the 19th and 22nd or 24th, then you might be in for a surprise. Like we say, we love Uranus when he's good, but he's challenged. So that might just give you a big, oh my God, what did I do kind of thing if reality is kicking in on the 27th. Especially be careful with your money and where you're placing your money at this time, because Venus is opposing Neptune as well there on the 29th. So that could be a little bit of a letdown if we're talking money. If we're talking about love and romance in this area, well then there could be a little bit of a letdown there as well as things become revealed towards the end of the month. So it's count your blessings as we start off in September, which is really, really great this month for you. And then just kind of low-key it there in September. And then we have the moons. I do want to speak of them before I let you go though. And that is September 6th. The full moon is 13 degrees in Pisces. So for you, Aquarius, that's your 2nd house for your income. And think about the full moon last month. It was a lunar eclipse, right? So we're going to really see now what that did for you. It's really going to illuminate this area. I feel this is excellent around the 6th, and we know this is around a time where there's a lot taking place positively for you, and this is going to increase it even more. And the full moon is conjunct Neptune, which is great. I feel there's hopes, there's dreams, things that you've been working for, which now can come to fruition. The new moon is 27 degrees in Virgo and taking place September 20th. Virgo for you is your 8th house. Again, we have the 8th house focus, which much of your energy this month is being leaned towards. So new beginnings, as always, with a new moon. So you put down your intentions and say, I really want to secure up this area, not just for now, but in the oncoming months, because it's going to be a full year before the new moon will touch this part of your chart, right? So listen, go listen to the 1 hour forecast. You can see the whole calendar there day by day. And so see what you feel about that. I hope it is going to be a helpful tool for you. So I will see you now again in October. Take care.